Chapter 1: The Discovery. Fred, Jack, and Susie had grown up together in West Hill, Scarborough, a quiet town known for its picturesque views and ancient folklore. One crisp autumn morning, Fred stumbled upon a chilling sight while hiking in the woods: the lifeless body of a stranger, pale and cold. His face was contorted in a silent scream. The police were called, but the investigation turned up nothing unusual. The death was ruled accidental, but Fred couldn't shake the feeling that something sinister was at play. Chapter 2: The Unseen. Fred, unable to let go of the image, shared his concerns with Jack and Susie. They decided to investigate on their own, starting with the victim's belongings that were still scattered around the scene. Among them was a cryptic note written in a shaky hand: "They are coming." The friends were puzzled but felt an unsettling presence, as if they were being watched. That night, Fred's dreams were plagued by shadowy figures and whispers of impending doom. Chapter 3: The Haunting. Over the next few days, eerie events began to unfold. Jack started hearing footsteps in his house when no one was there, and Susie felt cold spots in her room. One night, they met at their old hangout spot, a dilapidated cabin in the woods, to discuss their findings. As they talked, the door slammed shut and the temperature dropped dramatically. In the dim light, a figure appeared briefly in the window before vanishing. They were left shaken and confused. Chapter 4: The Past Revealed. Determined to find answers, Fred dug into the town's history. He discovered that West Hill had once been home to a reclusive family who vanished mysteriously over a century ago. Rumors suggested they had practiced dark rituals. The family's old house was now abandoned and in disrepair. The friends decided to explore it, hoping it would provide some answers. Chapter 5: The Ritual. Entering the decrepit house, they found old, dusty books and strange symbols etched into the walls. One book contained instructions for a ritual meant to summon entities from another realm. As they read through it, a chilling realization struck them: the recent death was not an isolated event but part of a larger pattern. They could feel the air grow thick with malevolence, as if the house itself was alive. Chapter 6: The Warning. Returning home, Fred received a threatening message on his phone: "Its sender unknown, stop digging, or you'll be next." The friends were now more determined than ever to uncover the truth. They decided to seek out the oldest residents of West Hill, hoping to learn more about the family and their possible connections to recent events. The elders were wary but hinted at a dark curse that plagued the town. Chapter 7: The Confrontation. Fred, Jack, and Susie confronted the remaining family members of the reclusive household, who lived on the outskirts of town. They were evasive and frightened, insisting that they had nothing to do with the recent deaths. However, they warned the friends that some forces were better left undisturbed. Their warning seemed genuine, but the friends felt they were hiding something crucial. Chapter 8: The Reckoning. The friends' investigation led them to a secluded cave near West Hill, where the rituals were said to have taken place. Inside, they discovered a series of ancient symbols and a sacrificial altar. As they examined it, a blinding light enveloped them, and they heard guttural growls. Shadowy figures emerged, and the friends realized they had awakened something that should have remained buried. Chapter 9: The Final Act. In a desperate bid to end the horror, Fred, Jack, and Susie performed a ritual to banish the entities, using the information from the book they had found. They fought off the dark figures with all their might, their fear and determination driving them. As dawn broke, the figures retreated into the shadows, and the oppressive atmosphere lifted. Exhausted and scarred, the friends emerged, knowing that their lives would never be the same. West Hill remained haunted by its dark past, but the friends had managed to close one chapter of its eerie history.